This is the Turfway Park report for day 27 of our winter spring meeting, Thursday, February 16th, 2017. 9 races on the card for you. The polytrack is fast and temperature in the mid 40 degrees. Tonight's first race is a maiden claiming event for 4-year-olds and up. The claiming price 15 down to 10. They'll race 1 mile. Morning line favorite number 4, Eitel Jorg with Jack Gilligan. They are off in the Thursday opener from Turfway. And Henningsen will get the first call due to his charm is displaying speed as well. River Kid came away racing in third. The favorite, Eitel Jorg, spun out a 4-wide fourth. Even further out, Sigurd is 5-wide in fifth. And at the tail of affairs, number Never Lie is last of the 6, midpoint through the turn. It's Henningsen, shows him up top. Long shot due to his charm will press from the outside. Then they stack up a 3 in a line, and behind those, it's River Kid to the inside of the favorite Eitel Jorg, and Sigurd is out in the center of the course in fifth, and still numbers Never Lie is at the back of the pack. 7 lengths from top to bottom, first quarter, 24-4. Henningsen still doing battle with due to his charm. The favorite, Eitel Jorg, is racing in the clear while third. Sigurd is out fourth, and River Kid's back 1 spot in fifth, but only 3 lengths off the pace, and starting to tighten up now. Numbers Never Lie is last, but only 5 lengths from top to bottom, the half mile in 48-4. And due to his charm has taken the lead from Henningsen. Here's Eitel Jorg looping up 3 wide in third. On the inside, River Kid is back up into fourth and coming at him and coming on. Sigurd still 1 in front of numbers Never Lie as they have 5/16 of a mile still to go. It's due to his charm. Henningsen still grinding away at the fence. The big favorite, Eitel Jorg, is 4 wide. Here's River Kid's going to loop up in the red blinkers as they straighten away for the stretch drive, and Henningsen is back to tackle due to his charm. And Eitel Jorg coming down the center of the track, at 1/8 of a mile to go, and the favorite, Eitel Jorg, overtaking the lead from Henningsen, who will not go away on the inside. Down the stand side, River Kid deep stretch here, and the favorite, Eitel Jorg, has command control here, and Eitel Jorg's going to win the opener by about 2 in the end. Henningsen was second, River Kid third, and due to his charm was fourth in 140 flat. And it was the favorite, number 4, Eitel Jorg, allowed to settle off the pace and made that big move in sweeping through the turn and drew away to win late. For Fortune Racing LLC, Phil Sims, the winning trainer, and Jack Gilligan was up top. The favorite, $3, $220, $210. Second, number 1, Henningsen. Third, number 3, River Kid. And fourth, the 2, due to his charm. The exacta was worth $11.40. The try, $24.80. The superfecta, $49.60. Running time for the opener, 1 minute 40 flat. Tonight's second race is a claimant event for the fillies and mares who have not won 2 races in the last 6 months. They'll go 1 mile. Jockey change for the 7 to Abel Lascano. And the morning line favorite, number 4, Wild Card Hit with Alvin Jimenez. They're off. My Regency Lady flashing speed. It's Puppy on a String who wins the break, though. And Puppy on a String for the outermost gate will have the lead in the rail onto the run of the first turn. A wild card hit up to her outside in second. Baja Bessie on the stretch out came away racing in the third position. Citrus Miss is fourth. And to her inside, My Regency Lady is fifth and 6 lengths off the lead. And a separation of 2 to the 2 back markers. They are Judson's Pretty Girl and Broadmoor Delight. Brings up the rear as they straighten up on the back stretch. First quarter, 24-4. So slow pace up top being set by Puppy on a String. So Puppy on a String leads it by 2. Wildcard Hit has deferred to the second spot. Baja Bessie within striking range from third. There's a separation of 4. You'll find Citrus Miss, who races in fourth, 1.5 lengths in front of My Regency Lady, who is fifth, 2 in front of Judson's Pretty Girl, and Broadmoor Delight. Can't see him all. Strung outfield here, 15 lengths from top to bottom, half mile carved out in 48-3. So Puppy on a String on a loose lead in front by 2.5 lengths. Wildcard Hit inching in ever closer second. Baja Bessie content to track along the rail in third. Citrus Miss starting to tighten up in fourth as they have 5/16 of a mile still to go, and Puppy on a String has been on a clear and uncontested lead, but now Wildcard is being given the cue to come to tackle to the outside. Running on for the back, here's Judson Pretty Girl, who's raced up into fourth. As they arrive to the top of the lane, Puppy on a String comes out into Wildcard Hit. They floated into the center of the track. That leaves the rail open for Baja Bessie. 1/8 of a mile, Puppy on a String all over the course. Wildcard Hit trying to get by her. 1/16 left. Puppy on a String still shows him up top. Wildcard Hit lunging up to the outside. Wildcard Hit, Puppy on a String down to the wire. Puppy on a String all the way up top, though. Wildcard Hit was second. Citrus Miss third. Hold all tickets, 140-2. On a String, third, number 5 is Citrus Miss, and fourth to 2, Judson's Pretty Girl. Number 4, Wild Card Hit, came back $5.20, $4.40, and $3. The Exacta was worth $40.80. The Trifecta, $67.20. The Daily Double was $8.20. The Super, $484.80. Running time, 1:40 and 2. Tonight's third race, a maiden filly claimant event. The claiming price $5,000. Will go 6 furlongs. Scratch number 7, Sligo Plata. Morning line favorite, number 1, My Kinda Cat, with Alex Contreras aboard. They are off. And Kaylin Wins, caught a flyer, hustled up from the inside. There goes Shannon Surprise. And on the 3 wide side on the turn back, Mary Falvey came away racing in third. My Kinda Cat, the favorites against the rail in fourth, flanked up to outside by Brenda's Conquest, who is in fifth, and a link for the back to the pair of Indira's Wish and BBC off that layoff is last of lot. Compact field of 7, though. There's 6 links from top to bottom, and long shot Shannon Surprise shows them up top by a length and a quarter. Mary Falvey races in the second position. To the inside, Brenda's Conquest is third. Up to the outside, there goes BBC off that layoff. And at the back of the pack, My Kinda Cat, the heavy favorite, is last. 10 links off the lead in midpoint through the turn. Shannon Surprise is under siege to the inside. Here comes Brenda's Conquest in start 22. Ranging up on the 3 wide side, BBC. And running on the back in Indira's Wish, going to tip to the stand side. And the favorite is still last as they straighten away for the stretch drive. And Shannon Surprise turns them on down. On the outside, Brenda's Conquest through from the inside. There goes Kaylin Wins. 1/8 of a mile left. It's Kaylin Wins just from Brenda's Conquest. Down the stand side in Indira's Wish. 1/16 of a mile out. Kaylin Wins still shows them up top. Brenda's Conquest lunging as is Indira's Wish. But Kaylin Wins does. Kaylin Wins breaks maiden in start 9 for Charlie Livers in 1:13 and 1. Number 5, Kaylin Wins, squeezes through along the fence to get up to win and return 22-49, 45-40. The winner, owned by Julie Sebastian, trained by Charlie Livers, and Sonny Leone, was up top for the winning ride. Finishing second, number 3, Brenda's Conquest. Third, number 4, Indira's Wish. And fourth, 1, My Kinda Cat. Exacta, $269.20. The Try, $672.80. The Double, $63.60. The Super, $1,707.30. That's for a $1 ticket. And the first pick 3 on the evening, $70.80. Running time, 1:13 and 1. Tonight's fourth race is a wide-open $5,000 claimant event for the fillies and mares to go a mile. Scratch the 9, Blush Be Gone. Morning line favorite, number 4, Bella Menina, with Richard Bracho. And runners away. Miss Venezuela is being hard hustled out of the gate, as is Leave It in Vegas. There goes Call Me Anna up to the inside. But Miss Venezuela will show them into the first turn in front by a length. Call Me Anna came away racing in the second position. Then a link for the back in third is Leave It in Vegas. Moving Parts is a close-up fourth today. She's only about 3 links off the lead. She's a length in front of Inna Flurry, who is fifth. And then a link for the back to Sweet Rocks, who in 6th. Bella Menina, the favorite, is 7th, covered up to the outside by Patsy M, who is 8th. And last away early, Slazera is 9th and trailing. 9 links off the lead. First quarter, they walked it out 25 seconds flat. And Miss Venezuela, racing well off the rail, shows the way by about a half length now. Call Me Anna to that one's inside in 2nd. Leave It in Vegas has come through to be 3rd to the inside of Moving Parts, who is 4th. Inna Flurry races along in the 5th position. Sweet Rock is close up today, only about 7 links off the lead. 3 in front of the favorite, Bella Menina, who starts to close in from the backfield. And the 2 back markers are Slazera and Patsy M. In search of 4 wins in a row is last of the lot. 9 links from top to bottom now, half mile, 49 seconds flat. So through from between horses, it's Call Me Anna, but there goes Miss Venezuela back to retake the lead yet again. Leave It in Vegas still rides the rail there in 3rd. Looping up 4 wide, Inna Flurry, Bella Menina, the favorite, is in the 6th path as they run to the top of the stretch, and Miss Venezuela still holds them up top. And Call Me Anna will not go away. Through from between horses, here's Sweet Rock on the class drop, and Bella Menina has found her best stride, wide open in the final furlong, but Bella Menina emerges with the lead. Patsy M from absolute last is running up into 2nd, but Bella Menina, now a 3-time Polytrack winner. Patsy M was 2nd, Sweet Rock was 3rd, tight for 4th in 1:39 and 3. Number 4, Bella Menina, rallies from far back to get the job done today. Widest down the center of the track, but she proves the victor here for Richard Bracho aboard for trainer Kim Hammond. Bella Menina, $4, $260, $220. Second, number 8, Patsy M. Third, the 1A, Sweet Rock. Fourth, the 1, Miss Venezuela. And fifth, to complete that superfecta, number 3, Call Me Anna. Exacta was worth $13. The trifecta, $68. The daily double, $63. The super, $267.40. And the pick 3, $178.20. Running time for race 4, 139.3. The fifth race is a claiming event for the fillies and mares, which have never won 2 lifetime. The claiming tag 15 down to 10. They'll go 6 panels. Scratch the 2 Scat Lady. Scratch the 8 Liberty Fire. Jockey change for the 6 to Erica Murray. Jockey change on the 10 to Abel Lascano. Morning line favorite number 9, Tickety Boo, for trainer Wesley Ward. Post. They are off. Peekaboo Rose will get the first call. Tickety Boo broke sharp, as did Sugar Candy Rose. Cactus Lady came away racing in the 4th position. Sky Princess a close-up 5th. Donna Maritza away in the 6th position. Roscoe Freight on the turn back is in 7th. And Annie Indy is in the 8th and trailing position. 10 lengths off the lead. Up the backside they go. They're just outside the half-mile pole. And Sugar Candy Rose emerges with the lead through an opening quarter of 22-2. Sugar Candy Rose and Rodney Prescott show them into the far turn run in front by half a length. Cactus Lady being urged along to try to hold that rail position, and in fact does take the lead from Sugar Candy Rose. Peekaboo Rose races in the 3rd position. Tickety Boo gearing up to the outside 4th. Being shoved upon on the inside, Sky Princess. Pusak starts to turn on that one. Is going to get the rail run as Cactus Lady is opening up the fence there as they arrive to the top of the lane. Cactus Lady and Sky Princess got through on the inside. Sky Princess emerges with the lead by a length. Peekaboo Rose down the center of the track. Tickety Boo from the back. Here comes Roscoe Fraud. They're outside the 16th pole. Sky Princess still shows them up top. Peekaboo Rose lunging up into 2nd. Sky Princess, Peekaboo Rose. Sky Princess remains undefeated. Peekaboo Rose was 2nd, a 4-way go for the show spot in 111 flat. Number 5, Sky Princess turns in another furious stretch rally as she got the rail, turned over home and took advantage and drew away to win, remaining razor sharp. Now a perfect 2 for 2 for owner Ed Bray, Madeline Royal the trainer, and Alberto Pusak up top. The winner, $12, $7.20, $4. Second, number 7, Peekaboo Rose. Third, the 1, Cactus Lady. Fourth, number 9, Tickety Boo. The winning exacta was $62. The try, $221.60. The super, $817.60. The double, $91.60. The pick 4, $1,335.65. The pick 5, $1,567.95. Running time, 1:11 flat. Tonight's 6th race is a claimant event to go 1 mile. Jockey change on the 1 to Victor Balon. Rider switch on the 2 to Jack Gilligan. Morning line favorite number 5, Siva with Alonzo Quinones. They are off. Deliverance Day kicked nicely, as did Gladhander. Away racing in 3rd comes Major Darby. Siva broke close up to the pace today. He's 4th, about 3.5 off the lead. Down on the inside, Fasano saves all the ground. A length in front of Wicked Cheer, who is 6th. Then a length further back, out wide on the course, racing along in 7th, comes Ephraim S. And last away early is Northern Empire. That's the 8 of them as they past the 6 furlong marker, and they straighten up for the backstretch. And Deliverance Day has made the point and shows them up the backstretch in front by a length. Major Darby racing out in the clear while 2nd. Against the rail, Gladhander is 3rd, a length in front of Siva, who is 4th. Ephraim S. is out in the middle of the track in 5th, a length in front of Fasano, who hugs that rail draw. And Northern Empire has 1 horse beat, and that is Wicked Cheer, who's last of the lot, first quarter mile. And a lackadaisical 25-2. Slow pace up top for Deliverance Day. Took him through the half in 49-4. Major Darby now inches a closer 2nd. Siva content to track in the clear while 3rd. Gladhander stuck against the fence in 4th. Fasano's up 1 spot right to the inside of Northern Empire as they have 3/8 of a mile still to go. So Major Darby pokes that nostril in front, but Deliverance Day will not go away. Siva looping up in 3rd. From the back of the pack, here comes Ephraim S. and against the rail, Gladhander as they arrive to the top of the lane, and Major Darby up to the outside of Deliverance Day. Through from the inside, Gladhander under a full-out drive down the center of the track. Siva, 1/8 of a mile to go, and Major Darby still doing work with Deliverance Day. These two are shoulder to shoulder and stride for stride. Siva's looking to pick up the pieces on the stand side. They race down to the wire. Deliverance Day would not be denied. In a photo there with Major Darby. Siva was 3rd, Gladhander 4th, 139-4. Number 3, Deliverance Day, tenacious in victory, fought every step of the way and is now on a 4-race win streak, owned by Derek Bright and Jamie Noe. Derek Bright trains his 5-year-old son of Purim, and John McKee was up top. 740, 360, 320. Second, number 6, Major Darby. Third, number 5, Siva. Fourth, the 2, Glad Hander. Exacta, 2360. The try, 3880. Daily double, 8960. The super, 441 even. Pick 3, $165.80. Running time, 139 and 4. Tonight's 7th race is an allowance optional claimant event to go 6.5 furlongs. Jockey change for the 2 to Rodney Prescott. Number 5, No Shackles here, to be ridden by Abel Lascano. Morning line favorite, number 4, Ventry Bay, for trainer Wesley Ward. They are racing, and UB broke like a shot, as did the favorite Ventry Bay. Through from between horses, No Shackled here's hustled up into third. Up to the outside, 2-run triples, a close-up 4. Through from the fence, there goes Montu. Then a link for the back to Preemptive Strike, and last away early Reflection is last of the lot. About 7 lengths from top to bottom here as they head up the backstretch, 4.5 furlongs to travel. And the highly touted Ventry Bay shows the way from Montu by just about a neck now, as UB has deferred to the 3rd spot. No Shackles here is a close-up 4th, about 2.5 off the pace, a length in front of 2-run triple. Then 3 lengths further back to Preemptive Strike, and still last Reflection. 6 lengths from front to back, 22 and 2, and it's a 3-way go up top. Montu, Ventry Bay, and UB. These 3 stack up in a line just outside the quarter-mile pole. Then there's a separation of about 4 or 5 lengths running on from the back and making good momentum. Reflection, first off the claim, is really closing in as the field runs to the top of the home stretch. And on the outside, Ventry Bay turns the heat up on Montu. These 2 are a length in front of UB, who continues to grind away. Down the center of the track, Reflections in with a shot. 1/16 of a mile left in. Montu has shouldered the load and turned back the heavy favorite Ventry Bay. And Montu and Rodney Prescott just drawing away here. Montu for Joe Deegan's going to win by about 3 in the end. Ventry Bay was second, Reflection in a good effort to be third, and UB was fourth in 1:21 and change. Number 2, Montu pulls the slight upset. Rodney Prescott, the winning jockey for Joe Deegan, Alfred Pawson, the Zephyr Racing. Joe Deegan, the winning trainer. Montu, 14:20, 584.60. Second, the 4, Ventry Bay. Third, number 1, Reflection. And finishing fourth, number 7, Hugh B. The exacta, $40.80. The double, $44. The pick 3, $250.85. The trifecta, $246 even. Tonight's 8th race is a claimant event for 4-year-olds and up, which have not won 3 races in the last 2 years or never won 4 life. Claiming price $5,000. They'll go 6 furlongs. Scratch number 5, Stealing Summer, and number 8, Our Bailiwick. Morning line favorite, number 7, Determined Braden, with Gabe Lagunas. Racing. Validated Barney broke first, but it's shot enough to pop, who has the most speed. Through from between horses, up on the outside, there goes a Wall Street Flash, and now Duero emerges with the lead. So Duero shows the way just narrowly from Clearly Perfection, who's right in the middle, as Wall Street Flash sandwiches up to the 3 wide side. Then there's a line of 4 in behind them, coming from Enlisted Man. Shot enough to pop, had to take out of there. Determined Braden and Validated Blarney. Compact field, 5 lengths top to bottom, first quarter, 22 and 3. They start to sort themselves out onto the run of the turn. Through from the inside, Enlisted Man now takes the lead. Wall Street Flash up to the outside. Clearly Perfection is being ridden to keep pace there in the middle, and looping up 3 wide. Here comes Validated Blarney, the favorite. Determined Braden's going to have to get the split and try to force his way out, as Validated Blarney is trying to bury him in behind Wall Street Flash. But meanwhile, as they run to the top of the lane, Enlisted Man cuts him on down. Enlisted Man off the turn in front by 2. Wall Street Flash is trying to kick on. Finally, Determined Braden has clear sailing, but up top, a 16th left to go. Enlisted Man trying to hold, shaken up by Orm. Here's Determined Braden with one final lunge up to the outside. Enlisted Man hanging on. Number 6, Enlisted Man, shook clear at the top of the lane and had enough in the tank to hang on for the Foster family racing of Brooklyn Foster. Eric Foster, the winning trainer, and Corey Orm picks up the winning ride. Enlisted Man, 860, 460, 320. Second to 4, Wall Street Flash. Third to 7, Determined Braden. Fourth to 1, Shot Enough to Pop. Exacta 67.40. The try $144.90. The daily double $84.60. The super $1,349.40. The pick 3 $363.70. The running time was 1:10 and 4. Tonight's ninth and final race is a claimant event to go 1 mile. Scratch numbers 2 and 9. Jockey change on the 7 to Rodney Prescott. Morning line favorite the 6. Chopsticks for Ken and Sarah Ramsey. They are racing. Unbolted broke sharp, as did Talented Cat. On the 3 wide side, JM Sprade's a close-up third. The favorite, Chopsticks, is in the second flight. They're in fourth. To his inside is VC Charlie fifth. Skip Away Seattle, the gray, came away racing in sixth. A length in front of Victory Salsa, who's away in seventh. And then about 2 lengths further back comes Arch Leader as they race into the turn. But up top, it's Unbolted, once again on a tearaway lead through the opening quarter in 24 and 3. So not as fast today for Unbolted and Shelby Kurtz up top. They're only in front by 2 today. Talented Cat is racing in the second position. J.M. Sprade races along in the third position, a length in front of Skip Away and Saddle, who's fourth. Chopsticks, the favorite, is fifth. Towards that one's inside comes VC Charlie as they pass the 4.5 furlong marker. Then comes a Sage Master in a separation of 4 to Innocuous, and then a link for the back to Arch Leader as they took the half in 48 and 2. So fast time for this distance being set by Unbolted, who's in front by about 4. Talented Cat is being pushed along. Here comes Victory Salsa revving up in the feedback silks on the 3 wide side. Still nothing yet from the favorite Chopsticks as they're outside the quarter-mile pole. Unbolted and the Bug Girl shows them up top, but here comes the Cavalry, Victory Salsa and the Yellow Blinkers. J.M. Sprade on the 3 wide side and running on from the back. Innocuous is tipped off cover as they straighten away for the stretch drive, and Unbolted is shortening stride, but Victory Salsa is lunging up to the outside. Victory Salsa up to Unbolted outside the 16th pole. Unbolted, the jock goes to work, but Victory Salsa is coming at him and coming on, and they race down to the wire. Photo that may have went to Victory Salsa to the outside. Unbolted through those fast fractions, held on gamely on the inside, but that will take a photo in 140 flat. Number 11, Victory Salsa, needed every inch of the racetrack to get up to win, but won the head bob there. Victory Salsa, $20.40, $9.20, $6.60. Second, number 3, Unbolted. Third was number 4, Arch Leader. Fourth was the 12, J.M. Sprade. Finishing fifth, number 10, Innocuous. Exacta was $97. The try, $2,301.80. The late double, $114.20. The 10-cent Superfecta, $3,570 and some change. The pick 4, $2,231.05. No winners in a high 5 carryover into tomorrow's card, just about $630. Well, that wraps it up for this Thursday edition of Racing here in Florence. Live racing returns tomorrow with a first post of 6:15. For all of us here at the track, thanks for tuning in. This has been the Turfway Park Report.